It's showtime. Hi, everybody. Happy Thursday. Welcome to Stamp and Chat. We're going to have some mystery stamping tonight. I'm going to give away a prize tonight. I'm going to find out what all you lovely stampers have been doing throughout this week. And we're just going to catch up and talk about Stampin' Up! And beautiful Stampin' Up! Products and lots of other things. Okay. So, of course, as you jump in, please just say hello. Tell me where you're from. I can tell whether you are joining me from Facebook or from YouTube. And regardless of where you're joining from or whether you're watching me live or on replay, welcome or welcome back. I'm really happy to have you here. So, my name is Lisa Harden. My business name is The Stamping Zoo. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. As I always say, one of the things that means is that I sell all of the beautiful products we'll be using tonight. We will be working with a super cute stamp set. It is a standalone stamp set, and we're not even doing any die cutting tonight. It's called Just My Type. I love it. This stamp set is just my type. Okay. It's got some really fun sentiments. It's got beautiful little images. It's a little cartoony in its drawing. It's just fun. And so last night, when I was creating this project that I'm going to use for a class I'm having on Saturday, I kept talking to it. I was like, "Oh my gosh, you're so cute. I can't believe it." And so I thought, I need to bring this to my Thursday night crew. So anyway, we're going to do some mystery stamping. I really hope you like this card. This is a card slash gift card holder. Okay. It will be for somebody that really likes fun. So that's what we're going to be using tonight. I will show you the card before we start on it, but I hope you've gotten your supplies together. I think it's 9 pieces of paper and a stamp set, right? So if you haven't, I'm going to draw for some prizes. We're going to do a couple of things. We're going to have a little show and tell. And so you have time to get the last of your supplies together. And if you need to know the supplies, look in the description of this video or look back at my post from yesterday. My gosh, I'm just looking at all the comments coming in. Hello, everybody. Hi, Anna from Northern Virginia. Jean, thank you for sharing. And Jeanne, hi, coming from Oregon, unless you're on vacation somewhere. Hello, KZ. KZ, I hope you are feeling a little bit more energy than you were last week. Although you did tell me you had a few things going on at your house, like a bad smoke detector. Oh my gosh. I hope that's getting fixed. Hello, Deborah and Laura. And thank you for sharing so much, everybody. I appreciate that so much. And when you share, I share. We will be having a drawing. To get yourself entered into the drawing every week, all you need to do is, as all these lovely stampers are doing right now, watch the video, share it back to your own social media sites, and then post in the comments that you have shared. Okay, and then I will look for that, and the following week we'll have a drawing. And we're actually going to have the drawing tonight. Sometimes I can't get it together. But you know what? I've had today off, and my number one priority was Stampin' Up. In fact, the only thing I did, well, no, we'll get into that. It's nothing that crazy though, but it was a day where I feel like, okay, now I can sit down with my friends and make this project. And like, I have done good work today, lots of activity today. Oh gosh. Okay. Hopefully the smoke alarm's going to get fixed tomorrow or Saturday. I hope so. It can never be too soon. I'm sure we've all gone through that where those things are going off randomly and it makes you want to tear your hair out, huh? Hi, Roz. Oh, you're having crazy thunderstorms. Hoping you don't lose power and cable again. We've definitely had some of those. I think every Thursday I've gone live with you for the last 3 weeks at least. We've had a thunderstorm. Last week, I was looking back at last week's video because I was pulling names for the drawing and I saw myself. Wow, I forgot I was having such a hellacious night. I had pulled what I found out to be my scalene muscle, which the doctor said was people pull it sometimes when they have whiplash. I did not have whiplash though. If you recall, I was laying on the bed at an odd angle watching a storm and I should have moved Cash. Cash was scared and he was like trying to suck up all my energy, right? And he was laying in an odd spot. And so it's really Cash's fault. I tell you what, that muscle pull lasted. Well, I can still feel it a little bit, but it stayed with me all throughout the weekend. And I couldn't do any stamping. It was just not fun. And then finally, I went to I went to my chiropractor. They do other things there. They do physical therapy things there, and they did like ultrasound on it, and it calmed down. And then I went to the pool, and I just like really I just walked. I couldn't swim, right? Oh, I definitely can't still do that. I can't make that motion very well. But anyway, I walked around in the cool water and made sure that I had this submerged. My gosh. And as I was telling the doctor, I'm like, just I gave him 3 choices as to what happened to me. I said that I, lifted too much dead weight, that I pulled it in a lacrosse game, or that I was laying on the bed, and he, of course, guessed immediately. He tried to make me feel better, and he said, "I have people come here every single day and tell me about laying in the bed wrong." I was like, "Thank you so much." Oh my gosh. Hi, Kathy Strang. Kathy Strang had an HOA get together today. I hope that went okay because HOA get togethers sometimes are not friendly. So it sounds like yours was going to be a friendly thing. That's awesome. Hello, Kathy Sanford. How are you doing? It's so nice to see you. Oh gosh. Okay, all my friends, let's just get right over. Let's do the drawing right now, shall we? Because normally we do the drawing at the end. Or normally I do it on another day because I just haven't had time to like get everything together. But you know what? We're going to get it together tonight. As I said, I'm like so together. I can't even believe it. Okay. So here we go with the wheel of names. Now, I have removed the names of the last 2 winners, Kathy Walton and Cindy Howard. Thank you so much, ladies, for sharing. And you'll be Kathy, you'll be back on the wheel next week, okay? As long as you share tonight. So don't forget. Okay, everybody, here we go. It looks like it's Ethel. Good job, Ethel. I don't think Ethel's on yet, but I bet she will be. So congratulations. And let me get back to somewhere and get rid of that one. Congratulations. So where do I have? Where is it? Oh, here we go. I have for Ethel the 4-season floral stamp set. Do you guys remember? Whoops. Do you guys remember the stamp set? Oh, I was just going to show you. It's just a little photopolymer set. It was in, it wasn't in a main catalog. It was in like a little catalog that we had for people who started to start stamping. And anyway, it has really cool flowers in it. Of course, they are flowers for all seasons. Hey, Ethel, good job. Okay, Ethel, this is going to be going out to you um, hopefully tomorrow, but it might be Saturday. Let's be honest, because Cindy's embellishments are sitting right over here from last week. They're on their way, I promise. And so thank you. Ethel shares almost every week. I see her name come up. And I thank you so much. You're like my warrior. You're one of my warriors, Ethel. And so I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. So, as I said, I'll be getting that stamp set out to you. Probably not tomorrow. Let me just say that. It'll be Saturday. Just bank on Saturday. Okay, so little show and tell. Let me show you something else I'm really kind of tickled with. So I made these. I decided to reach out to some customers. No, I decided to reach out to some neighbors to see if they wanted to come and stamp with me this summer. And then I also decided I'm going to start reaching out to various wine bars and coffee shops. So if you are in the Boise area, maybe Meridian too, but I probably will just stay around Boise. Anyway, we'll see. But if you're in the Boise area and you know of a coffee shop that you really like to frequent, then please let me know because I'd be happy to talk with the manager and see about setting something up. So when I go and speak with these people, it's a lot. more easy if you have something to break the ice, right? And so we have that kind of thing. And so I made everybody this little card, right? And then I made them this little goodie bag. And this is for, I made these specifically for the coffee shops because the jelly beans are different flavors of iced coffees: hazelnut, toasted coconut, cafe latte, that kind of thing. So anyway, it definitely gets it catches their eye and they smile, right? And it was so fun. It was very fun to go to the coffee shop. I just went to one today, one thing I did with my time off. And I'm happy to tell you that if you live out in the Harris Ranch area, Southeast Boise, that way, that way. No, I have to point the other way. There we go. That way. If you live in the Harris Ranch area, I am going to be coming to the coffee mill on July 11th at 4 o'clock. You'll be able to register for that. Let's just say next week. It'll be up on my website. So I can't wait to meet new stampers and see my returning stampers out there. I hope it's convenient. I hope it's fun. And they have a lot of delicious things there. So we are going to just have coffee and a card, right? Or if it's too late for coffee, they have this really delicious smoothie. It was called Purple Passion. No, Pineapple Passion. They had me a pineapple. It had coconut milk, well, coconut water probably. Yeah, it didn't seem like it was creamy. Coconut water, pineapple, probably a little passion fruit, a little banana, which I do not like bananas, but everything else covered it up. It was delish. I can't wait to go do my coffee and a card out there. So anyway, as I said, locals, if you have a special little coffee spot that you like, that you think might have room for us to have a class there sometime, it'll be a short class. It's not like a regular stamp count. It's just one card, one 3D project, just like what I showed you. And I can't wait. I'm really excited about that. And I hope that some of my neighbors come. Maybe some of my neighbors are watching me tonight. And if you are, hello and welcome. It's me. Remember I stopped by your door a couple days ago? Okay, everybody. Hey, thank you guys for the compliments. So easy, right? I'll show you when I point the camera down, but this is what we have at our disposal to make people smile, to contact people, to just give a little bit of cheer along the way, right? I was very surprised. So I gave it to 4 different neighbors. One wasn't home. The other 3 answered the door, which I don't even know that I would answer the door all the time. I would probably say it on the ring. I'd just be like, hello, can I help you? Anyway, they answered the door. They were lovely. They smiled. They said, like, I'm so glad you stopped by. I felt like I was in Mayberry. When I went down my street today, I was like kind of smiling. I'm like, that's where Whitney lives. That's where Deborah lives. I've lived here for 25 years, mind you. I don't think these people have lived here for 25 years. And it just reminded me that it is nice to actually say hi to some people that are around you instead of driving into your garage, right? So anyway, for what that's worth, and I will show you those projects again. Feel free to case them, all right, if they bring you joy. All right, everyone. So let's see what we've got here. Let's see. Oh, I don't want to show you the card yet. Well, I will show you the card, but how many of you are going to be mystery stamping with me tonight? Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if you're stamping with me tonight, or you can also tell me in the comments. And let me see here. I'm going to get rid of that. And I'm going to bring in my stamp set. There we are. Let me move my talking head around for a minute. There we go. Wish I could figure that out. Okay, so yes, let's talk about this. Just my type. It caught my eye. I don't know that it was like the first stamp set, and it wasn't the first stamp set I bought and worked with. So, you know, I've just been kind of waiting though. I've been kind of waiting. I'm like, don't worry, just my type. I'm going to get to you. And this was the perfect project for it. Okay, so let me show you. Let's just look up where it is. I don't have it memorized. You know, somebody more organized would know where it was, but we're going to look it up. I'm going to show you how you can look it up. There is a stamp index in the back. Okay. So just my type is on page 69. It's $24. Perfect. How many of you have this stamp set? How many of you are thinking about getting the stamp set? How many of you didn't even, it's not even on your radar? Yeah, Jeanne says she kind of overlooked it. It's a standalone stamp set, right? So I think that it doesn't yell at you, right? Kind of whispers like, "Hey, I'm here. I'm super cute, but I'm here." Oh, Laura loves it. Yay! Put that on your next order. Get it on there. Nice. Oh, good. KZ is just going to sit back and relax. It's totally fine. If you're not stamping with me tonight and creating, that's fine. This is a preview, but I really encourage you to, like Deborah says, she cut her supplies, but she's going to do it tomorrow. I think it's just as important to do as to watch, right? So Jean says, it wasn't even on my radar. Ooh, Jean. We'll see if it's on your radar after tonight. Okay, so anyway, lots of really cute. Oh, I'll see what I can do, Sherry. You know, I love a good challenge. Okay, as you start looking at it, these are smaller images, right? So this cute typewriter and then two pieces of paper. One has a little fold edge. Then it's got this plant, has of course this little, just again, it's kind of cartoony. The lines are not straight and slim. They're kind of fat, like they were drawn with a pencil. So thank you for you. Look at this, my favorite. I don't even think you can see it. It's a paper clip. It's the best. I'll show you the back of the card right now. Okay, are you ready? Look, just a little paper clip. It'll be something that your recipient will see and will be like, what? I need a paperclip stamp. Hello, Susan. Yes, so we have for you, you hold the key to my heart. Hi, hello. I hope your day is filled with sunshine and rainbows. And then just all these little images, right? So anyway, it's super sweet. $24. And again, they've done a little coloring up here. They have, sorry, there's a little glare, isn't there? Then they've paired it to make a little tag right here to put a decorative edge on it. So of course it goes with all of your other supplies. You can mix and match this cute little just my type stamp set. And before we get started here, I do want to, let me show you one more. Let me get rid of my desk. I'm going to come back in full force. There we go. I am going to bring on the Stamping Zoo website. Here's why. Because I'm always talking about it, like go to stampingzoo.com, right? But I never actually do it and take you over there. Let's see. So I just want to, let's actually take a look at it. I look at it, of course, every day, but I bet you don't. But you can. Okay. Am I clicking the wrong button? I am. That's because I'm talking. Apparently I can't do both. Share. Okay. Sharing this to StreamYard. I kept clicking in and out of it. Sorry. Okay. This is at thestampingzoo.com. Of course, at the top, you'll see my beautiful llama, my information of where you can contact me, and the current host code. So the current host code can be applied, or I would appreciate it if you would apply it to any of your orders that you place with me that are under $150. That helps me to bring you freebies during the drawings, to give you extra freebies during any of the classes and events that I hold, things like that. I gather up all of those I gather up all of those benefits and I just give them right back out to the customers. So I really appreciate it if you will help me with that. And the way you do it is when you are placing an online order where it says apply code, this is the code. Okay, I always, well, I've been for the last, I don't know, 6 months or so, showing this at the top of my website. I also show it at the top of my emails, and I show it at the top of the Facebook page. Okay, so I appreciate you so much using that. Now, let's see. I think I need to get back over here and start moving around. Okay, so as we cruise down here, you will notice I am looking at it on my laptop, or no, I am looking at it on my Mac. So if you're looking at it if you pull this up later on your mobile device, you will not have all these tabs going across. There's not enough room. So it'll probably show you one or two, or maybe even three tabs. And then there will be like three little dots over here. And then you just click on the three little dots and that will pull up all the rest of the tabs. Okay, so you can see here I've got a catalog request. You simply just, tell me you'd like a catalog. And let's see here. Then I have got, and we won't go through all these, but of course I have the birthday club. So if you're a customer of mine and you sign up for the birthday club, you get a 20% off of one order during your birthday month. So please go over there and sign up for it. My goodness. Not very many people have signed up for it. And it's no trickery. You just sign up. And as long as you have placed an order with me, at least one order in the 6 months prior to your birthday, then you get a 20% off of one order during your birthday month. That's it. No tricks, just treats. Over here, this is a great page to look at right now, especially, but you can join the Zoo Crew. So if you are getting ready to place an order of $99 or more, I really urge you to just go ahead and get the starter kit. And the starter kit can be purchased right down here by saying, I want to join the Zoo Crew. This is a really great month to do this because you get extra rewards. It's called the starter kit plus this month. So for $99, Stampin' Up! Is giving you $155 of product, free shipping, that's an 11% discount. So you will pay $99 plus tax if applicable, and you will get $155 of product that you choose. You get to choose anything that's available. Online orders, or no, online exclusives, catalog items, and pre-order, anything that's open for pre-orders. There are some pre-orders this month that are open to demonstrators, and you can add those to your starter kit. I would love for you to join my team, but you only have to live in the United States. That's all you have to, that's the only criteria that you need to join my team. You don't have to be an expert stamper. You don't have to have ever stamped before. You don't have to run a business. You can be your only customer if you want to. I really encourage people to just give this a try because it's like a little shopping. It's really no different than like a discount that you get at a store that you like to shop at in the mall or something all the time, except you get the gift up front with Stampin' Up! And then you get to join my team and you get to see all the freebies that I give to my team, not when you sign up, but as a team member. And we are a small but connected team. I really like that. So, anyway, if you have any questions, oh, an Amber Alert. Sorry, everybody. If you have any questions for me, let's make sure that. Let's make sure that goes off. Sorry. Well, not sorry. It's important, right? It's very important. So, anyway, okay. I think I still have you. Let me put this back over here. I messed with my cords. And let me pop back over here. Okay, we're all right. So back to the Join the Zoo Crew page. This is where you can do all that. Or if you just want to speak to me about it, you can call me. My phone number is actually on this page. And and it's really, you can read all of the information if you're more of a person who likes to just read the information. That's how I am. So I put it all here. Like, this is what you get. And then if you don't, let's say you don't care for it. I always like to know worst case scenario, right? If you don't care for it for some reason, you just come back to me as a customer. It's not a big deal. But while you are an active demonstrator, you get to purchase all of your things for at least 20% off. Okay. So please give it a thought. I would love to have you on my team. I'll probably do a little dance when I get a new team member. So I'd like to have some new team members to introduce to my existing team members. We'll have a little party. And it also doesn't, you don't have to live in Boise, right? Because we meet by Zoom when we have people that are out of the area. So it is not a big deal. I am equipped and ready to do all of that and have done so. Okay. All right. So then one more page here that has some information you might want to know about is I have some classes going on, of course. I have the Cheerful Daisies online class is still available for purchase. And we've talked about that a number of times, and you can read about it here. And then you can register here, just simple links, right? And then this is my calendar of events that I have set right now through August. But of course, as I just told you, I have coffee and a card added. So this will change. And I also want to let you know I have 3 stamp camps ready for or scheduled. One for June, one for July, and one for August. And you just register again. You just register here, right? You click this, it'll take you over to the stamp camp, and that's where you register. Okay. So let's see here. I will also be releasing the Zany Zoo online class next week. I'm going to do that on Wednesday, okay? As well as I'm going to have a Christmas in July calendar class. And so the links for those will be coming soon. Not quite ready to take registration for those, and but just know that they're coming, okay? And so the next one to be presented will be the Zany Zoo next week. It's a good one. Of course, it has a llama in it. Come on. Okay, here we go now. Let's get to the mystery stamping project. Okay, so all right, I'm wearing a new dress. I really like it. It's a little slick in this chair. I feel like I'm like, well, hello, Cindy. Thank you so much for sharing. And if you didn't notice, Cindy, you won the drawing for last week. And so I've been a little slow in getting these out to you, but I'm going to be sending these 2 packs of embellishments out to you. And thank you so much for always sharing. Very kind of you. Okay, mystery stamping. We're up. Are you ready to see? This is the back of the card. Are you ready to see the front of the card? Ta-da! And it is a card within a card. How about that? It'll be a little heavy to mail. I'm just telling you right now. Laura, I love that. She's so excited about this card. Laura, I'm excited that you're excited about it. I hope it meets your expectations. Okay, so if you see here, as you see here, I've done a little 3D with the paper that's going into the typewriter. Yes, we do have to fussy cut the typewriter. You can do it. You can handle it as long as you have paper snips. Okay, and so this particular one, I use the eclectic paper, the designer series paper. Um, Please don't forget, all of the papers are 15% off this month. And the longer you wait, the longer you run the chance of them becoming not available. So I use this pack of paper. It's a huge pack of paper. We worked with it a little bit last week. It's $30 regularly, but I think it's $22.50, okay, with the discount. And then I'm going to be making another card with you tonight, and I'm using the Bright and Beautiful, also stunner paper. This is $12.50 less 15% this month. Highly recommended. I need to buy another pack for sure. Anyway, there's just some beautiful papers and they are 15% off. Again, if you would like to shop with me, I would love that so much. So appreciate that. Okay, so back to this. This is the from the eclectic paper, and it is definitely eclectic. And then this is where a little gift card goes, of course. We've got a llama gift card here from Target. Thank you, Target. And you can write on this. Now, I glued this down. I didn't like it was getting it was flippity floppiting and I wanted it to stay. But you can also pull this out and leave it loose if you'd like to. Okay. And then inside is just a regular card, again, with this beautiful paper. And it's just makes me happy. Those bubble bath stripes. And then just a couple more stamps from the card. Hi with the envelope. And then, like I said, the little paper clip on the back. Sorry, I thought I heard somebody throwing up behind me. I realize it sounds weird, but around here, not so much. Little dogs throw up, apparently. Okay, I know I've told you this before, but my Doberman hardly ever threw up. He ate candles. He ate a dozen carrot cake muffins. Never upchucked that I know of. He ate grass, but anyway. Okay, that's enough throw up talk. Lisa, geez, what are you doing? All right, everybody, let's go over your supplies. So, of course, I'm using the Just My Type stamp set. And so, remember, I told you to pull a stamp set that has an image and sentiments, and it has a kind of a smaller image that's about 3 inches or smaller. And that's because this is the card that's 3.5 inches. All right. So it's a lot about paper. Not surprising because we're having the DSP sale. Okay, so for this one, I used that Bright and Beautiful, the birthday paper. I think with the exception of this one right here. Yeah. So this is from from the eclectic. My gosh, I can't remember the name of it. Delightfully Eclectic. This is from that. And you can see the background is very interesting and pretty. But we're going to use this one because I thought it would go really well, of course, with the typewriter. Just looks like a piece of lined paper. So there are a couple of designs in this style in that Delightfully Eclectic paper. That paper, you got to have it. Okay, let's talk about the other DSP. So I have cut this. Let's see. I should have gotten these a little more orderly. Okay, there's the cardstock. Put that off to the side. Here's the DSP. You want 2 pieces that I believe are 4 by 5.25. I'm going to use this one, which is Pretty Peacock. And then I'm going to use this one, which is Lemon Lime Twist. I love it. I love that combo. And then I'm going to use this little strip. So this is going to be the strip that's down here. And of course, it's just the back of that. So they all coordinate. It makes it super easy for us. And again, these 3 are all from the same pack of paper. And then I have, for my smaller card, I have a Pretty Peacock. And if I didn't tell you already, please score this. This was 9 inches long, and you need to score it at 4.5. Okay. And then this is the regular card base, and for me in Lemon Lime Twist. And again, this was 4.25 by 11. Please score it at 5.5. So you want 2 cards, one regular, one mini. All right, and then you're going to have a little bit of white paper. We want 2 inserts, one for we're essentially making 2 cards, right, and sticking them together. So we want 1 white insert for that card, and we want 1 white insert for this card. And again, if you're coming in the middle of this, we are mystery stamping, and all of the measurements for the card I'm going to make tonight are in the description of this video. Okay. And then let's see here. And then I have, of course, some things to stamp on. I have a little scrap of white and a little scrap of lemon lime twist. I don't think I put that in your list. So you need something to stamp on. Okay. I am going to stamp my typewriter on this, and I'm going to stamp my paper on this. And I guess depending on what image you're using in your own stamp set, you may or may not need that. Okay. And then finally, I am going to bring in are these Tinsel Gems 4-pack. I wrote them. I wrote the names in here. I got smart. Peacock, Pretty Peacock, Blueberry Bushel, Berry Burst, and Lemon Lime. It's my favorite pack of embellishments. Eek. This might be my second pack. Don't tell anybody. Yeah. So anyway, I think it's going to be really fun. And I have, of course, I can use the lemon lime, or I can use the pretty peacock down here. Really, I could use any of it. It's fine. It's all good. I could use the pink if I wanted. Okay, so let's bring in our inspiration card. By the way, if you're coming to class with me on Saturday, you're going to be making this card. So get your fussy cutting fingers ready. Now I'll let you use paper snips. Okay, let's see here. I think what I kind of like to start with is I like to start by putting down some of the designer series papers and getting them out of my way, kind of. Okay, so I know that this is going to go. Hello, Alicia. We are making this card. We are mystery stamping in case you're interested. But it's okay if you miss this mystery stamping, Alicia, because we're actually making this same design at Stamp Camp on Saturday. So you're going to get a heads up. Okay, so I am going to work on the little card first. And I'm going to, of course, attach this lined paper because it's so adorable. And then I'm going to go over to this one and the big card. And I'm going to attach this beautiful piece of Pretty Peacock. I really like that combination. It's very striking. So they both have some green in them, right? But they still really look, they really have a contrast to them. Yay, or maybe boo. Not boo. No, boo. You're going to love this card. So I have only 3 stampers coming to my stamp camp on June. It's a heavy vacation month, right? And so it's 3 of my experienced stampers. And so I kind of was a little naughty, and I just kind of went crazy and did all the things for their cards. So, you know, come ready to work, Alicia. You go to work for these cards, but they're beautiful. They're beautiful. I felt like I could just throw caution to the wind and make all these fun decisions. Okay, so let's see. Let's start stamping because I don't want to adhere the inserts to the cards until I have the stamping done in case I need to flip them over. So on this one, I just did one little image up at the top for the small card. And for the little one, I just did one little image down at the bottom. So you can choose what you would like to do. And if you are mystery stamping with me tonight, write in the comments what stamp set you're using. And you're going to have other homework. I really, really hope that you post it to my website so that I can see it and share it with other people, with the rest of us, right? Because I want to know, I like to be inspired by your ideas as well. I don't need to just look at my own ideas all the time because I look at those every day. I want to see other things. Okay, let's fit this gorgeous little typewriter. I'm going to give it a quick little clean. It's so much surface area. I feel like I need to give it a little rest here. Okay, this one's an odd shape. I cut it an odd shape So I would know that was my stamping piece of paper. And I am going to, let's see, let me think about this again. Am I coloring that? Am I stamping this in lemon lime twist or pretty peacock? Oh, lemon lime twist. See, once you look at this and you go, oh yeah, it needs to be in lemon lime twist. We need some balance. So, or wait. Then I have this as lemon lime twist though. I changed my mind from last night. So if I have my paper lemon lime twist, then I'm going to use a pretty peacock typewriter. Well, all right. I'll stick with that. Yeah, I can make another one when I act like I can't make another one. How ridiculous. Okay, where's my pretty peacock? There it is. Gonna remove this for a minute. Now, if you're working with a big photopolymer stamp like I am, just, you can see through it and make sure that it gets some nice inking. Now, and I'm glad you're with me. If you like the stamp set, I'm glad you're here to see this. It starts out kind of blotchy, a little weird looking. But as it dries, it just evens out and it looks beautiful. Is this not adorable though? Don't you like want to go get an old typewriter, click away at it? I did not learn on a typewriter that looked quite this rickety, but I did learn on an IBM Selectric. IBM probably, we all learned on an IBM Selectric. So, yeah, it was kind of fun. And I remember that sound and I remember the smells of being in the typing room, correction, tape, and the whiteout stuff, the painting stuff. It's probably where I got my love of crafting. Because I do like to type. I know. I was destined to be in an office job. I love the 10 key. And I know lots of people don't use the 10 key nowadays, but you really should. It's very satisfying. All right, so look at this. Is this not adorable? And this is going to be on the front of our card. And this is going to be the little slice of paper. I still really I like this one. I want to curl it up. And I like that it looked like it was already kind of curled up. And so I used my bone folder to just help it along. And then I'm going to grab the lemon lime twist. Okay. Beautiful color. I'm so glad they brought it back and let it be in our regular lineup. Oh, look at it. Okay, this is what happened last night. I was every single thing. I was like, look at the paper. It's so adorable. It is, though. Okay. Oh, I was looking for this. I like the Stamp and Scrub. I got back onto the Stamp and Scrub. I fell in love with it again. It really does a good job, especially with the photopolymer. It's not that I still use the chamois the majority of the time. And I feel like the chamois is like the quick and dirty, and the scrubber is the scrubber, right? Okay, now I have a choice. I used for you because it's a gift card holder, but I think I'm going to use thank you on this one because I would give a gift card to somebody, um, as a thank you. So I'm going to do that. Why did I put this ink away? Sometimes I'm overly efficient. Hello, Della, and very nice to see you. Alicia says she learned on one of the older typewriters that you had to push down hard on each key. The teacher was a big burly football coach. That's so funny. Maybe he was so strong because he used the typewriter all the time. Okay, I'm catching a little bit of a glare, so I'm going to do my best, right? Oh, I had to be very quiet, and I still got it maybe a tiny bit crooked. My paper got loaded in a tiny bit crooked. Let me try it again. So today, one of the things I did, which hardly, I'm single and I have 2 dogs that I do laundry for as well. Don't let them tell you otherwise. But I never have a bunch of laundry to do, except for some reason I did today. I've been letting it go. And I got all that done. There, that's a tiny bit better. Look at that. It literally looks like you just typed it on lemon lime twist paper on a tiny typewriter. Jean, I see you. I see you, Jean. Resistance is futile. So, yes, I got all my laundry done except for the hand towel in my bathroom. Do you guys do that? There's a thing with me. I like every single piece of laundry to be clean. It's only going to be clean. It's only going to be like that for one day where there's nothing in the hamper, right? Maybe a few hours before you go to bed and put your clothes in there. But I was like, oh man, how did I not put this hand towel in there? So now there's a hand towel in the hamper, and that probably doesn't bother 99% of the people. It's not going to keep me up. It probably would have kept me up in my 30s. It's not going to keep me up now. But every time I went in there to get laundry, I was like, there's that hand towel. So anyway, I cannot tell a lie. I got everything done except for one hand towel. And just folded, put away. It feels very good. And then, my friends, I had some things to return at the mall because they were too big. And I was wearing pants yesterday and they were too big. And I've already thrown away several pairs of pants and shirts because they're all too big. So I went to the mall, went to Lane Bryant, and I got several dresses. This is one of them. And I even bought a new pair of like culotte. I don't know. They're not called pedal pants, but pedal pushers, but they look like that. And when I got them into the dressing room and looked at them, I thought, my butt's not going to fit into those pants. But my butt fit into those pants. Ah, yay. So, yes, it's a very good problem, believe me. I have been sick for way too long and not feeling well for way too long. And so anyway, I everything's going well post surgery, and the surgery was for Crohn's disease. It's not for losing weight, but that is definitely something that will be helpful to me. And I think that mostly it's just that I'm able to eat fresh fruits and vegetables now, and I'm moving more, and I can go down to the pool and I have energy. And so, you know what? Life is just pretty darn good right now. Is it perfect? No. Do I still have a lot of dental work to get done? Yeah, but it's okay. All in due time. And so, anyway, I'm just enjoying life right now. And the clothes mysteriously getting too big was just a nice little addition. So, anyway, yeah. So, that was one of my errands. And I also had to go pick up my car because I know I told you guys that Dingling ran into it because she was on the phone. That's how she told me. I need to get off the phone. I'm like, yeah, you do need to get off the phone. But anyway, so finally it got into the shop to get the body work, and then finally I got it back. And I've been driving this Toyota RAV for the last, I don't know, about 10 days. And I wanted to drive a crossover. So I drive a car, a low car, and it's 20 years old. But the only thing I say about it is I still love it. The only thing that's wrong with it is it's getting too low to the ground. Of course, that's because my joints hurt. So I know I'm going to want to get another one. I mean, 20 years is quite a long time. Look at her. It's a girl. It's a girl typewriter and she's so cute. So anyway, the bad news is like I kind of like I talked myself into getting a cheaper model of car. I was like, I'm not going to get a new super luxury car. I'm going to get a cheaper car. I don't want to spend a bunch of money on a car. I drove this Toyota RAV around. No disrespect. It was okay, but it was just okay. And I found myself thinking today, I don't know if I can buy this kind of a car. It's a first world problem for sure. And I'm not buying a car right now. But I need to buy a car eventually here. Like, everybody's waiting it out, interest rates and supply issues, but eventually I'm going to need a car. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, could it be? Look at it. It looks like you just typed it. I am in love with it so much. Oh, Corinne. Yeah, no, it's no joke. Crohn's is no joke. And I mean, you guys don't even know how much you helped me every Thursday just by having this to do and by committing to it and then coming on and seeing all of your nice comments and stuff. You probably helped get me through the last 5 years more than you know. So it is chronic. It doesn't go away, but I'm having a bit of a reset and I will take it. Okay, so for this, I am going to put a little glue. Whoa, that was a lot of glue. Let's see if I can make that work without squishing it around. That's how much glue Anne Suarez used to use. No, Anne Burns. Sorry, Anne. That's how much glue Anne Burns used to use when she first started stamp card making, but she's not a newbie anymore. All right, I want to put this up on dimensionals because it needs to be, I mean, it's a typewriter, right? So I know, Kathleen, is it not so cute? Oh, it's adorable. Look at it. Look away, Jean. Look away. Hey, thank you for sharing, Marilyn. And hello. Thanks, Kathy. I'm so happy I'm feeling better too. Even last week when I had that weird muscle thing, this thing, I was like, you know what? This is something that gets better. So who cares? Now, when I was on day 4 and 5, I was starting to get a little irritated, but um, it's okay. Just enjoying life like we are supposed to. Just enjoying every day, not just waiting for big events. Okay. But I am definitely enjoying making this card with you. That's for sure. You didn't have an electric typewriter in the 80s, Alicia? Wow. I went to school 83, 84. I was probably typing. I graduated in 87. I know. You youngsters are going to be like freaking out. Graduated high school in 87, 86, 85, 84. I was probably typing in 1984. So, oh my gosh, look at how that jumps off the page. Are you loving this? Can you see this? Can you see this cute thing? So now we're going to take that little strip of designer series paper and that's going to get fashioned down here like a pocket, only it's not just a pocket for the gift card, it's a pocket for the card. Now, the way I did the measurements, you need to use tear and tape or liquid glue because the Seal Plus is too wide. Thanks, Marilyn. She loves it. Okay, so this design, it doesn't matter. It's not directional, right? It's two rainbows stuck together, which is perfect because we have a stamp set with a rainbow in it. I graduated a year after your daughter. Oh, cute. Oh, you graduated in 85. Right. Okay. I didn't know that electric typewriters were like right on the cusp of the 80s. And I was in Emmett, so it's not like we were so fancy. Emmett public school, not like, oh, I was so fancy with my electric typewriter. Our teacher's name was Mr. Moon. I think he's passed away now. Probably. What am I thinking? It was a long time ago. But anyway, Mr. Moon, he was like, he taught that and he taught a class called office equipment, I think. And that was the 10 key, all that business, probably microfiche. My gosh. And but then he also taught record keeping. And this is so like random. I don't even know why I'm telling you guys this. It's probably a really boring story. Sorry. But I remember when I had gone to college. So record keeping was in high school and I loved it. All the ticking and tying, reconciling things. It was just one class. But and I didn't particularly like Mr. Moon. He wasn't, I mean, he was nice, but no, he was okay. He wasn't overly nice. So anyway, it wasn't because of him. But I originally went to college to study engineering. That was my idea. And then I got into a couple of the required chemistry classes, and I was like, goodbye, that's not happening. So, okay, back to the card. So I have adhered 3 sides here, right? Because you're making a pocket. And then this pocket runs the whole length of the card. So it doesn't stop at the designer series paper. It goes edge to edge. And I may even have a little bit to trim off. Sometimes I do that on purpose because I don't like to have paper that's shorty. So if I have paper running edge to edge, sometimes I like to cut it a little bit longer. You know what? I don't want to use those scissors because I don't want adhesive on them. I can just use these for right now and then take the adhesive off with rubbing alcohol later. And then I went up the card a little bit. That's not supposed to happen, but that's okay. So yes, when I got out of engineering and I was thinking, well, what am I supposed to do now? And I was thinking about, well, what did you like? And record keeping came to mind. I was like, well, I liked record keeping, so why don't I just be an accountant? My God, the rest is history, kind of. It's very interesting how you think about the influences that you had that may have seemed random that you made huge decisions on, right? Oh, thank you so much, Cindy. She's liking it a lot. She says it's cute and creative. Thank you so much. All right, now that we kind of, we know the situation here, we're going to take our 2 inserts and I am going to look at all these cute little selections I have and decide what I want to stamp where. So I had said thank you. And oh, I really want to use this plant because it's so cute and I think it'll be really beautiful in these 2 colors. Oh, see, Corinne's a record keeper, a bookkeeper. She keeps records for her dad's plumbing company. That's neat. And do you like it? Do you work like one-on-one or do you work with your dad a lot or do you just work remotely? Okay. Plant, and I haven't stamped this before. So, if I love it and I like fall in love with it, I'm sorry for my reaction. I cannot fake and act calm. Okay, where are my readers? Are my audiobook listeners? You guys, I just listened to this pretty fun book. Okay, fun. It's about a child that gets stolen. It's fiction. Okay, but it was a pretty good book. It was definitely a whodunit, and I kind of pride myself on, you know, knowing who done it before. And I thought, oh my gosh, I am going to listen to this thing and I'm going to know in chapter 2 who did it. I did not know. I did not know. And I mean, I didn't know until the end. Yes, get out. That's so beautiful. Okay, so that book is called Stolen. And I don't remember who wrote it. No, I do. Tess Stimson or something like that. And I listened to it on audiobook, an Audible, and I thought it was great as an audiobook. I can't speak. I can only stamp. I cannot speak. Oh my gosh, what? There's something in this stamp, but I'm in love with it. Just fuzz. Okay. And then let's do the leaves. And you know, each piece of paper has two sides. So I'm in love with it. I don't even like house plants, and I love this. I want this house plant. Do you love it? Oh my gosh, it's so cute. So, don't look, Jean. Hide, Jean, hide. Okay, that's gonna go in there, and it's gonna be so striking. Ooh. Okay, you know what would go with this really well is a gift card to a nursery. And I actually do that quite often. So I'm going to keep this in my stash. Okay, so what am I going to put on the inside of my little card? And you really just kind of, you're going to have like this section up here because this part's going to be tucked away under this strip of paper and your gift card's going to be down here. Okay, so focus your designs more up at the top. And I want to just put this cute little rainbow in there because the paper that's right here is the rainbow. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Oh, stop it. You just bought me a house plant. I take it back. I love house plants. I only don't like plants in the office because they get bugs. They get little gnats in them and it's so annoying. I will double check the author. Is that not the author? It could be wrong. Anyway, it's called Stolen. It kept me guessing until almost the end. Okay. I need this. I need to clean this little thing. This little teeny tiny. Look at it. Oh my god. So I say like it even makes me like that little house plant. I'm gonna put this up here. Do I want it in green? No, I'm gonna put it in pretty peacock. It's kind of a given because the printed paper is already in the lemon lime twist. Man, look at that, how it's drawn. I'm just loving this. Not Roberta Cray. I don't think that's right. That's not. Look at it. Oh, it's so adorable. Okay, so now let's move this out of the way. And I will look it up before we get off here, okay? Because it's super important. And then if I'll look it up at the end. And then if people are like, this is stamping, not Audible, then I will let you know. But what have you guys been listening to, or do you have any good summer reads? I really like summer reads, which is like, I consider that like easy to read. Like this book, I thought was a summer read. It was kept my interest. It wasn't overly complicated. My mind was working, but I was totally happy just listening to it. Okay, so I'm going to show you. Let me see. Let me put the insert in too. And let me show you what this looks like when it's loose, which is why I decided to glue it onto the front of the card instead of leaving it loose. Okay, so then here's the insert with that little house plant. Okay, this goes in here first. Okay, and then this can go in here. You have enough room in there. I love it when it just has the llama's sunglasses. Okay, so this is how this can be. Now you can tuck it down further if you want to see more of the paper at the top. You still have room. I don't like to get rid of all of the card though. But once it's like this, see how it's too heavy I think it's too heavy to put that in there. So, or to leave it loose. Sorry. So I am going to come up on here And I'm going to take my Seal Plus and maybe do one in the middle too. I want to be able to move this thing around and position it evenly. So I'm trying to slide it under the pocket, but then have even left and right sides. Okay. Before I burnish it with that Seal Plus. So if you still have the tear and tape out and you want to use that, I don't have very much tear and tape, and I need to make sure I have enough for said stampers on Saturday. Okay. And then this is where you're gonna slide your card. It says thank you. And you have this plant in here. And then of course I want to put something on the back. I know I use this super cute paper clip. So why don't we use this darling little heart? And let's see, I need the blocks. I have a lot of blocks, but you know what? When I get all those out, it just like starts scattering my brain. So I keep it limited. Then at the end, I don't have 20 stamps up on blocks. I do need this paper piercing mat again, though. Again, this stamp set has large images that are photopolymer. So for me, it needs to have some pressure. And you can see that even the heart has kind of these scribbly type lines. It's not like super smooth lines. So I love how they put that rough image on it. The whole thing, every little image is like that. It sticks to the theme. Okay, beautiful little heart. And by the way, if you are wondering, you can purchase this. Yes, you can purchase this. It's called the Stampin' Scrub. It might look slightly different because once you buy them, they last for years and years and years. And so you purchase the Stampin' Scrub, and then you purchase the Stampin' Mist, and this actually helps to condition your stamps as you're using it. And then these black panels, they come out, see, and you can wash them with some dish soap, hot water, and leave them upright to dry, and they are great. I can't tell you how long I've had that one. I think I did actually use one to death, but again, I've been stamping for 30 years. So I guess if you get 15 years of use out of one, I would say that is a big success. Okay, so now let's see here. What did I use on this one? I must have used, I think I used we also have the Tinsel Gem 3-pack, right? Which has Moonlight Mist. Is that right? Am I calling it the right name? It's not over here right now. Let's see. Misty Moonlight. Yeah, I knew that wasn't right. Very pretty. And then it has Fresh Freesia and Lost Lagoon. This is the Tinsel Gems 3-pack. So you get a little bit more of each of these colors. And then in the 4-pack, of course, you get a 4-pack. Okay, I hate to be, or I think I'm over explaining that, but they are two different sets. And so this is the Misty Moonlight. And now we are going to use, now it's the big decision, right? Lemon Lime or Pretty Peacock. I kind of want Lemon Lime because I feel like Peacock has a lot of presence on the front of this card. So I'm just going to do the old 3, right? In kind of a triangle. And I don't know. I mean, I want to hug this card. It's so cute. Are you guys thinking it's cute? Are you guys liking this? Oh, Laura has said that she actually has read that book and loved it. Fun. And Cindy has been stamping for 25 years and she still loves it. It is something that doesn't get old. Like I only get more passionate about it as time goes on. Okay, here's our super cute cards. I hope that you guys make this card. It's a card in a card, right? And it's really fun to give to somebody who was really kind to you. And You can change up the pattern so much or the look of it so much just by changing the papers. Again, this is the Delightfully Eclectic paper pack that has 48 sheets of paper. So you get 4 sheets of each pattern. And then this one's from Delightfully Eclectic. And the rest of it's from that Birthday Bold and Beautiful, I think is what it's called. So I hope you've enjoyed those. Oh, they're so fun. And again, this is the Just My Type stamp set. 161614 is the item number. Just type it on in there. Go to the Stamping Zoo, just like I showed you at the beginning. Type it on in. Use the host code. And okay, so let me look up the name of this book or the author real quick. Let me look it up here. One moment. Check amongst yourselves. And actually, I would love it if you would post um, books or shows that you have been watching in the past couple of weeks that you really like. So please tell me. Please tell me all. Okay, I have listened to the past 2 books. Let me go over here. Let me get out of that one. Let me just share this. It's sometimes it's nice to see the picture, right? That's what I do from now on and then I don't remember the name of the books for goodness sake. But this is I read Stolen. That's the book. Stolen by Tess Stimson. Okay. I just read this one for book club. It's going to be very interesting discussion. We Are Not Like Them, a novel. And then I am going to read The Thursday Murder Club. Now I was reading Stella McKay's post. She posts a lot of books that she's read. She's a demonstrator also. If you don't know, you probably know that. But she had read something that's like in this is a series, by Richard Osman, The Thursday Murder Club, and it's part of a series. So has anybody read any of those? Um, just out of curiosity, like I said. And of course, you can, I want your recommendations. Okay. So, what a fun night. I'm so glad you guys joined me for that. It was super fun. Thank you for letting me show you how to make this. Thank you for looking at my Hey Chuck cards. You know, the Hey Chuck cards and jelly bean gifts. You can have this stamp set too. It's called the Hey Chuck, and there's more images than this. It's a bundle, so it has a dies. So if you have a Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine or other die cutting machine, you can purchase this bundle and make these adorable cards. And so I appreciate all of you so much. I'm going to take just a minute here. Cindy says she's big into reading Amish books. Oh, interesting. I will have to check it out because you know what? This is again, I don't know why I watch this stuff, but on YouTube, I follow a Mennonite girl. She's 25, so that's a girl to me. I follow a Mennonite. No, I follow a couple of Mennonites, and I follow a Hutterite who lives in a colony in Canada. They are so intriguing. I think what I like about them is that I like the art of homekeeping, and that's what they do, right? So anyway, I don't know. I've given you so many recommendations for things you can do while you're stamping, right? So Kathleen says she doesn't think Hey Check's available right now. Well, that's what happens when you wait. Now listen to me next time when I tell you to get this. Oh, thank you guys. You're so kind with your comments. I appreciate all of you so much. Gems, yeah, the gems brightened it up, didn't they? They brought that color. Oh, you can't see that. They brought that color into balance. Yes. I love the notebook paper. That ended up really good. Yes. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing. If you haven't shared already, or if you're coming on replay, Please share. I thank you so much for doing that. I know it sounds, or it's probably like you don't even think it means anything, but it means a lot to the algorithms on Facebook and YouTube. It means a lot to me personally. I see it every week, right? Because I pull your names up for the drawing and I see you. Okay. I just want you to know that I see you. I see those of you that I'm not going to list all of your names, but I see those of you that share every single week. And I love you for it. Okay. You're helping a small business of one. Okay, everyone, have a great night, a wonderful weekend. I'll see some of you at Stamp Camp on Saturday. I'll be back with you next week, but I will be back on Wednesday because I have something fun I'm going to do Thursday through Sunday, something else fun I'm going to do. And so please join me for a different night, same time though. And it'll probably have to be a little bit shorter because I've given myself a huge list of things to do between now and next Thursday. So, anyway, just a reminder, a programming reminder. I'll be live with you next week on Wednesday. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much. Happy stamping.